I'm here. 7 minutes late, practically on time. How goes things and stuff? Today, I'm playing Fallout New Vegas for the last time. I'm pretty sure I only have like 1 or 2 quests left. So the stream's gonna be like really short because I don't think there's anything. I mean, I'm sure there's something in the wasteland that I've missed somewhere, but I didn't get the perk that lets me see every undiscovered location, you know? So I'm not gonna make an effort to find any, you know? But I suspect... I don't know how long the last missions are, but I can't imagine it'll be more than 2 hours. Which means I'm gonna have to have a split VOD. And I hate split VODs. Yeah, it'll be alright. How goes things and stuff? You meant to type the thing you're under a cat on mobile? Indeed. Yes, you're allowed to have the first redeem if you want it. You just need to make sure to get it. You're also allowed to say first in chat for all you want. I don't mind. Just figured, you know, it's not the first redeem. Technically first person in chat, you know, today for this stream. That's an achievement. I got a weird headache for some reason today, so I just took an ibuprofen to get rid of it. That's annoying. I finally was able to stop taking ibuprofen because my tooth wasn't hurting anymore, and now I have to take it like 1 day later because I have a headache. It's rough. I can never get away from it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm guessing, like I said, it'll probably be like maybe an hour, maybe 2 at most. Unless I like magically stumble across another quest somewhere in the wasteland. But I'm not going to be actively looking for them. In fact, it might even not be that long. Because I think that, I think someone told me if the president shows up, it's like the quest after that is the final quest. So... you know. I could go do Eddie, my love. I've just like kind of left Eddie out doing whatever. Am I good on carry weight? I sure am. I pressed F to interact for some reason. Yeah, we just did the Lonesome Road, which gave us a whole lot of backstory about us, I guess. It was okay. I didn't really care much for it because I didn't like the antagonists. I thought it was kind of fun, all the explosives and stuff, but I was running an explosive build. I think I would have liked it more because most of the guns were kind of underwhelming. I did like the shoulder-mounted machine gun. That was a cool gun. There was a lot of death claws. Like a lot of death claws. Okay, Eddie, where are you at? You are at Prim, I think? He wants me to take Eddie here, I think, but Prim, I think Prim is where they were. Was it Prim or was it... no, it was definitely Prim. Yeah, Eddie was inside this Mojave Express. I kind of wish there was more, like photograph missions, you know? Rebound headaches or a symptom of ibuprofen withdrawal. Oh, really? Oh, god dang. Alright, that's probably what it is then. I've been taking it for 4 months straight. Like, I've been taking like, let me see. Yeah, like 800 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams a day for the last like 4 months. So I'm probably just withdrawing from it. In that case, I guess. Rip. Come on, Eddie. Let's go. If you switch to the 3/8 wrench and the smaller drill, those weapon repairs would be easier. Wow. If you drop the power output by 20.24, you'll be able to make more energy ammo with no quality loss. Yeah, look at me, smarty pants. You know, if you could strip out the plasma relays of those energy cells, you could make flamer fuel. Remove the safety catches on those microfusion cells, and you can turn them into satchel charges. Wow, look at me. I'm just telling Eddie all sorts of fun stuff. Okay. Can you repair my weapon? Do you cost? Oh no, once a day. Right. Forgot about that. Once a day you can repair your weapon. Well, that's nice. Alright, Eddie, let's go to Gibson Scrapyard, because I think that's where I gotta go. To bring you for some reason or another. I have no idea why. Or where. Oop. I don't know. Just the comedy of bringing out larger and larger weapons was was just funny for me for some reason. Just I have so many gigantic weapons one after the other. What is over here? Why are there so many enemies over here? Oh, we have mole rats and we have the Caesar's Legion, I guess. There's them over there, and there must be one more coming closer. Not a very threatening group, are they? I can't hit them from here. Shame. I like this gun. It's a good gun. I don't need money. I was gonna go over there to loot their bodies. I don't need their money. I'm not buying anything. I'm still sad I missed out on those weapons from the Van Graffs. I still don't know exactly why they attacked me. I'm sure it was because I did the quest that, made them, like, you know, lost their cool trade deal that they really liked. With the Crimson Caravan. I'm sure that's why they attacked me, but there's no way they would have known it was me, surely. So I feel bad that that's just something I lost. I lost access to their legendary weapons because of that. At least I got one of them. Hey Eddie, what do you do? Oh, hey.
Hey.
How you doing? I've got Eddie here. Do you want to talk about Eddie?
So you're back.
I don't need anything repaired. It's actually pretty cheap, surprisingly. Oh yeah, you didn't repair it to full, that's why. Okay, I get you. Is there a reason I have to bring Eddie here? I thought it was the quest was like bugged because nothing happened. But I don't actually know.
Morning.
Eddie? Audio logs? Oh, that's all these. Okay. I don't care about those. I don't understand. What is this quest? I'm assuming it was to repair Eddie, maybe? Bring Eddie to the Gibson Scrapyard in Novak. I have done this. Eddie? Eddie's not usually this shy. The cat's bum's on your right shoulder and her front paws on your left leg? That feels like a really difficult position to stay in for any amount of time. Oh, is she lying on you? Like, are you lying down? She's not, like, sitting on you? I'm gonna look up why this is bugged out, because I would like to do whatever this quest is, since I don't have that much to do. Oh god, that's a long wiki article for this one mission. Let's see. If Courier talks to old Lady Gibson and goes through all the dialogue before recruiting Eddie, the quest marker will point to her but is no longer triggerable. We'll go to speak to Ignacio Rivas, our NCR trooper inside Helios 1 instead. Oh. Okay. You're lying down underneath the cat. I see. Right. That makes a lot more sense. But cats are known to do stranger things, so, you know. Clarification was probably necessary. Hey, Helios 1, your door hasn't loaded. I don't know if you know that. It could be a problem. There you go. Okay, who am I speaking to here? You? You're Haggerty. Who's Rivas? They're in Helios 1. Somewhere. You them? No.
Nothing's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
You them? No. You them? No. Is one of the people that's like pretending to be good at their job? Do I know what that is? No. Oops, I fell. Rip me. I've died. Shame. Okay.
Hey, man.
Ignacio.
What can I help you with?
Eddie. You don't have anything to say about Eddie either. It said to speak with Eddie. Speak with an NCR trooper, then this can be resolved on PC by using... Oh, I can just... Okay. Apparently I can just resolve it by doing this. Oh, what? I can't control V? You can't make me do commands without letting me do commands? Come on. I can't paste my command. I don't want to do... Okay, well, sorry Eddie, your quest is uncompletable. Incompletable, perhaps. Because I'm not going to type a command in. Hey, NCR Trooper, how you doing?
This place is off limits to civilians. You don't like... Smart move for the Kings to back down.
Supposedly that's the way to fix it, but maybe that's only on, console. I don't know if anything changes after you do that. Oh, I guess it does change. Oh, man. At least a little bit. Okay, fine. I'll type in the command. Let me just move the web page over here for now. Okay, What is it? Reset. Quest. 015. I can't use the number pad? What the hell? 00157. Oops, 722A. No, E. 8? 8. It's hard to actually like see it because I've highlighted it. 001572E8. Okay, and then set stage 001572E8. Well, how dare you? Missing parameter. Okay, I don't care then. I don't care then. It's not gonna work. I don't want it. I'm not supposed to go in there. Wait, what the hell? I hate when quests don't work, but it is what it is. This is bound to happen occasionally. I apparently wasn't allowed to talk to the old lady ever before doing that. What a shame. Eddie's quest will remain unresolved. Tragic. Tragic, tragic, tragic. Nothing. Sorry, Eddie. Yeah, you can head back. Okay. Nabendu, how you doing? How's it hanging? This is doing, I guess. Can't complete that quest. I'm basically just gonna go do the final quest of the game now, because I was planning to do that one, but it decided to bug out. Oh, I guess I just dropped the quest completely. Can I like redo that one? Nah, set stage doesn't work. Oh well. I don't care that much. Poor Eddie. Did it complete the quest or did it just reset it? It doesn't matter. It's still bugged regardless. Well, it's not here, so it must be reset. Let's see. Finishing touches. Protect President Kimball during his official visit. I guess I'm gonna go do that after I return to the sink and get rid of whatever this quest is. I don't know what I could possibly do there, but apparently I'm missing something. Or I haven't delivered something. I think I did pick up a thing for the jukebox that never let me submit it.
So you beat the big brains at their own game, huh?
Y'all.
Guess you'll be putting your walking shoes on again. Hitting that old lonesome road.
I already done that. Just finished it up. Nope. Can't do you. Who else would like anything from me? Suppose I finished delivering... Yeah, it's just the jukebox.
Look who's back to...
Yeah. Oh. There you go. I just didn't press the button. Okay. My bad. There you go. Okay, is that all of it? Is that the final... Is that the quest done? No? Return samples? Still have samples to return?
Hey,
Oh, there we go.
I got a super rare Mojave snow globe here. All you gotta do is reach down into my bread slot.
Reach down your bread slot? I'll do it.
With the brains dealt with, soon we can spread our rule across the Mojave. All will eat burned toast in despair.
Oh my god, you vile fiend. Hey, Patat, how you doing? I wonder if I jump off of this, if I'll be able to... Oh, you can't jump, never mind. So I wonder if I could jump off of this and then, like, teleport midair, but it won't let me jump over the ledge. I suppose... Here's what it is. Yeah. Congrats on your first redeem. I don't have... Ooh. The ability to send you the old medal, unfortunately. There you go. Thank you, Dragon. Where are you, final mole rat? It's not there. Oh, that preparation, you missed it while switching devices. That's okay. You're not required to send people the first redeem, or the first medal. I'm just too lazy to figure out how to do it. It's on me. Whoa, watch out! Jeez, calm down. Gosh, some people, you know? I'll probably need a ballistic weapon, won't I? As much as I love laser weaponry, it's not really super conducive to keeping the president alive while I'm, you know, blasting people. It'll cause massive explosions, so it's probably not. Windows period key. I'm definitely not going to press that button because I don't know what it does, and I don't... It's not that I don't trust you giving me random commands to press. But, yeah, I'd rather just not chance it. For all I know, that shuts down the PC. It pulls up the Windows emoji keyboard. Oh, okay. What gun do I want to bring? Should I bring the All-American to protect the president from assassination? Yeah, let's do it. It's very silly. Okay, that was 557, I think. 556. Yeah. At some point, I have been tricked into pressing Alt F4. Yeah, of course I have. Most people have, I think. I've played video games for a long time. Alt F4 wasn't always a super easily known command. It wasn't always used. It was like there was a point where that prank was new. Do I have any weapon repair kits? I sure don't. It's a shame. Alright, let's go to this. You're on Linux, but still got the emoji keyboard? Cool. It's funny, I'm just gonna be walking in there with Enclave armor, and they're probably not gonna care.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an ass.
Hello.
We've got a lot to do to prepare for the president's visit, and not much time.
I've made preparations.
Good. The president doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Let's get some rest, and we'll have a brief talk first thing in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Am I just gonna sleep here? Yes. Turns out.
Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us.
What's the plan?
The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything.
Mm-hmm. Do whatever it takes to get the president through this in one visit. Okay, one visit in one piece, whatever.
President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. But don't take too long.
What? What do you mean security sweeps? Surely you've done that. Why would I have to do that? What would I even look for? Like, oh yeah, go look around for potential... This is the crowd? Like, I know there's engine limitations for older games and stuff, but, like, this is, like, really embarrassing for whatever is supposed to be happening here. Like, I'm sure they could have put in, like, at least, like 10 more models here and been fine. And that would have been like, oh, okay, well, you know, it's a little bit sparse, but at least it's a crowd. Like, having 4 people? No, 3 people and, like, a guard. Just kind of embarrassing, you know? What am I supposed to be looking for? What clues am I looking for? Am I looking for, like...
You better get out of here.
Watch out!
Hey, so, I feel like there's a miscommunication here. We can just talk this out, guys. We don't need to shoot me as much as you're doing. I can't help it if you... Have you noticed the power armor? I'm not really in any danger here. You're just gonna get killed by the ricochets at this point. Like, honestly, it's just sort of embarrassing, you know? God, you know, sometimes I just don't know about these people. Really on edge, you know? The president's not even here yet. And you're already, like, all jumpy about it? What do you expect me to do? I was looking for clues. Blech. And now who's gonna defend you against the Legion? I don't feel like I got enough warning on that. I walked up to the stage and they were like, "Hey, watch out!" And then they started shooting me immediately. So I don't think I had a whole lot of warning to get blasted.
The Legion can count on that. Hey, I heard about you. What can I do for you, friend?
Notice anything suspicious?
Nope. Haven't noticed anything strange at all. Neither has my friend here, and he has a good nose for these things.
Nice looking dog.
Thanks. We haven't been paired together long, but he's a smart dog.
Would you mind if I borrowed him to check the area?
I don't know about that.
Come on.
You know what? I think it's best if he stays with me.
Okay, I don't know why it, like, let me ask if it didn't even give me an option to, like, speech check. There's more than 4 models in some staged fights. I mean, yeah, true. Like, it's just, it does feel weird that they just didn't do anything. I gotta... This is suspicious. Where's your uniform, soldier?
So excited about the president visiting. This is gonna be
I'm
great.
just glad to have the day off of
I'm
this.
just glad to have the day off for this.
Hey-o!
Hey. What do you know about the president's visit?
He's coming to give a big fancy speech to all us troops stationed here at the dam. I'm pretty excited. He seems like such a nice guy, and I get to meet him. He's giving me a medal. I don't know why, though. I'm just doing my job like all the other guys. I'm still excited, though.
Tell me about yourself.
Mama always told me not to talk to strangers.
What the hell?
But you seem like a nice person.
You're an adult.
Mama left me on a farm when she went out prospecting. But when she never came back, the owner didn't want me around. Kicked me out on my own. A nice guy came up and asked me if I wanted to join the NCR, so I did. Now the troopers are my family. I like it here. Everyone is so nice.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
This is summer uniform, right? Couldn't even load the full models. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. Clues-wise. Examine for tampering. Oh, the AA gun. Jeez. I don't see anything unusual. Private Jensen.
You're cleared to go on through.
Oh, I didn't even ask. I was already going on through.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
There's somebody up there. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. I would have thought it would be obvious, you know? I wanted to check the stage for, like, you know, like bombs or something, but they wouldn't let me get close. And the dog guy won't let me use his dog to search around.
Move along.
Okay. I mean, if there's anything suspicious, I don't notice it. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. They haven't given me like a quest marker, so I'm just assuming I'm just looking for anything. It seems fine. Everything seems fine.
We need to keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Huh? Is that suspicious? Alright, well, if they die, they die, I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for, and nothing seems out of the ordinary, and I'm not, like, getting an update on that quest, so I don't know what to look for. Oh, it's because it had the wrong one equipped? No, it didn't. It was this one. Just says investigate the areas for clues. What clues? What is there to look at? Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna... I guess the present's just gonna, like, you know, get got. Because there's literally nothing standing out anywhere. There's no tampering with the controls. There's nothing... Nobody's noticed anything. I can't take the dog. I don't know.
Have you finished your security sweep?
I guess.
Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Okay. Vertibird? There it is. Should I, like, be over there? I'm assuming there's gonna be a sniper shot from somewhere. But, like... I didn't see any snipers, so... You know. I guess I'm a little bit suspicious of this guy here, because he has a dog. And we don't... The NCR don't usually have dogs. He's also walking away. Suspiciously.
Thank you, my fellow Californians, who have come so far to answer the call to service put forth by the Republic. It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so. We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks, and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices. It is because of men and women like Private First Class, Jeremy Watson, that Nevada and the new California Republic remain free and secure. Born in a tin shack on the outskirts of one pine, Jeremy Watson never had it easy. His father worked as a caravan guard on the short loop, and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks, and the Brotherhood War. Like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, they endured. But the time came and they could no longer shoulder the burden alone. 12 years ago, they called out for help, and the Republic heard them. Troopers, rangers just like you, answered the clarion call. Men and women stepped forward to say, I will carry the weight. And at Owens Lake, we made true on our promise, driving out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevadas. We carried the weight, and though we left behind many of our brothers and sisters on that battlefield, it did not break us. 10 years ago, Chief Elise met with representatives of the Desert Rangers to discuss terms of what would become the Ranger Unification Treaty. The treaty was more than a resolution to welcome the Desert Rangers into the Republic. It was a covenant to protect Southern Nevada against Caesar's Legion and the tyranny of his regime. There are some back home who ask me, but who are we protecting? What is no that to us? Sometimes we forget that the light of our society shines beyond our borders.
We need to keep an eye out for anything.
Sometimes we take those privileges for granted.
Shouldn't you be keeping an eye out?
Bomb detonator.
What the hell? This must control some sort of bomb that he was going to use to kill the president. Nice work catching this. I'll have my rangers go deal with this man right away.
It's really suspicious is all, you know?
We carry our principles with us. Equal respect. Representation.
Watch out!
Where's El Presidente at? Thanks for your armor. Oh, he's out. Okay, cool. Alright, we're good. Sorry about your speech. Oh, hey. Look, he was really suspicious. You know, like, just some random engineer walking up to the front as if he, you know, he would have been there the whole time if he was wanted to see the speech, you know? Figured that was pretty obvious. You'll know it when it happens. I did know it, you're right. Hey, how you doing? I saved the president's life, probably.
Good job today. We got the president out safe and sound. And I couldn't have done it without you.
You're welcome.
My thanks.
Next time, don't let engineers watch the president's speech? Maybe? I don't know. Like, that must be why they play so few NPCs, not to make it too hard to find the sus person. Maybe, but like, I didn't expect. I mean, I expected there to be like a bomb. That's why I went up to it originally and got shot. But like, they definitely. It would have been more interesting if there was a bunch of people here and I had to like notice the people. Like if they had like 4 or 5 people kind of like walk up, you know, one after the other, I would have ignored it. But because it was one person halfway through the speech, I was like, well, that's weird. Video game logic means that's somebody important for some reason. Like if there was like a bunch of people here, I probably wouldn't have cared that much. Real shame. Hey, you're a trooper. Put on your armor and go fight. I took this guy's armor. Oh, you have a bandana. I'm not even allowed to. You just have like a unique head model. So how'd this guy die? How did they die? One of these guys like ran over here and dropped down here and died. But as far as I know, the only person who was shooting was me and this guy, and we killed that guy there, and nobody else was shooting. So that, unfortunately, the most mundane way ever, that guy who was standing like right there just sort of tripped and fell and hit his head real hard and died. And that's really sad, honestly. He was like a proper like important guy too. He was like an NCR Ranger, you know, one of those special guys. He was one of them Ranger combat armor guys. Yeah, that one of these Rangers. Poor guy. Yeah. But you know, it happens every day. People just trip and fall. It's really unfortunate. That's why we have handrails and stuff. But they didn't put up any, so. No, they moved all the handrails over to here. That's what happened. They wanted to make it like a fancy blockade for the president, so they took all the handrails away from this spot here. And we had a casualty because of it. This is why we need OSHA, you know?
Hey, I heard about you. Not since the last time you asked, no.
Nothing suspicious? Not even the guy with the knife and the bomb? That wasn't suspicious to you? I don't think you should have a job here. Well, anyway, that's done. I guess I'll just go do the last quest that I have available right now, which I assume will be the end of the game, maybe? Oh, hello. This feels wrong. What am I doing here? Go to the Eldorado power substation and install the override chip. Right, okay, so I do need to install an override chip here. Is there only one entrance to that building? And I have to, like, get in there with soldiers watching me? Okay, well, I'll do it. Good thing they're all asleep in here for some reason. Why'd I get NCR fame? Or infamy? The NCR don't know that I did that. Come on. Just because we're randomly going to have a lot of extra power and it's all going to be rerouted from... Hey, don't... Come on, we've had this. We've done this already. Come on, leave me alone. I'm just going to keep on walking. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You don't need to do this. We're friends. We've been friends forever. As long as you remember we went to high school together. Okay. No, well, we're not done. You still trying? God, they're really bad shots. They only hit me like 15 or 16 times. NCR High School, you know. Fire ants breathe fire. I forgot about that. Okay, I think I'm far enough away to teleport. So, let's go back to Yes Man. Is there a fast way back to Yes Man? Probably not. That's okay. Hey, bots, how you doing? Rude. Rude bots. Yeah, I'm sure the NCR has, like, a high school. Like, they've, like, re-established a government and everything, so I imagine they have schools. Hey, yes, man, how you doing?
President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam. Nice one. Now, moving on. Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll.
I guess it is just straight at the end, huh? Alright, I'm ready to go, I guess, yeah.
Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are two ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options!
Oh.
You could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this override module and install it on the terminal in the power control room. Good luck. See you at the dam.
So the options are... the options are to reactivate the robots and, you know, fight off the Legion or whatever and be fine. Or completely ruin the hydroelectric dam, which could supply power to the entire Mojave and help a lot of people? I feel like that's a pretty obvious choice. I guess the NCR people don't like, but like destroying the dam's power supply is kind of a wild like alternative. Like I don't know. I feel like that's not really a choice. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just like a short-sighted choice. I mean, it'll get rid of the NCR, but then people are going to suffer for it. You're committing to a fight in an independent Vegas at the Battle for Hoover Dam, which will determine the fate of New Vegas for decades to come. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the battle, do it now, before you cross this point of no return. I don't have anything. I've done everything that I found. So now I need to... No gods, no masters.
Install the override chip.
Okay, sure, whatever. Go to control room in the Hoover Dam and install the override chip. Wow, no way. And then I just have to use it to boost my Securitrons. Okay, well, I guess the battle's happening. There's no way I'm missing that badly.
Like that?
Ooh, got healing powder. Nothing I want. You're fine. Boop, ba, doop, ba, doo. Oh wow, big. Where is the control room? Did that? Hey, you know you should duck when you're reloading. This thing's a little bit inaccurate. Only a little. Way! The bomber's here! Whoa, how'd they get behind me? This isn't as quite as dramatic as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting like louder battle music or something, I guess. Just like sort of gently having a stroll across the dam. Bit silly. Bit quiet, you know. Also, they weren't really in positions to like hold up against me, were they? They were kind of like spawning in instead of like behind the barricades blasting. Hey, how you doing?
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Oh, man. Can I, like... Do I have, like, a stealth boy? I don't. Damn, I really hate to do this to you, but I need to get in there. What? Why did I get a... What? What suspicious thing just happened to give me a wild wasteland? I didn't see anything happen. What was that?
Let's get going.
Oh, the Legion's here. Hey, the Legion's here? Hey, the Legion's here. Do you want to go stop the Legion? They're here. Alright, I guess.
You shouldn't be here. It's best if you just move along.
It's okay, I'm a friend.
Friend or not, no one...
Hey.
Get out of here already.
Look, it's important that I get in there.
It's probably more important than you get out of here alive. You haven't noticed there's a battle going on here. Get out of here.
Alright, one more time.
Get out of here already.
Look, Colonel Moore's in trouble and she needs help now.
Damn it all to hell. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you. If anybody asks who sent you, it's the Legion. What? What suspicious thing is happening that keeps procking my my wild wasteland? What is happening? Am I supposed to be like, is this area like a reference to something? Is something supposed to be happening that I like notice? Install the override chip.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say?
Send the power to the fort.
Yes! This is gonna be fun! I'm unlocking the East Power Plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
I don't want to kill the NCR, but I guess that's what I have to do? I mean, it wasn't my plan. I was kind of like allying with them the entire time. I guess I didn't really like, you know, ally with them in the end, but didn't want to murder them all. They don't need to know that we're sort of stabbing them in the back right now. Okay, I mean, sure, just have a rest. You've earned it, probably. Okay, well, that's just a storage room. Well, that's probably not the way to go. Hey, can I get a map? Oh, wait, I have a map. But actually, I'm probably going the right way. Oh. Oh, this is where I remember seeing, what's her face? The Colonel. Exit out the east side of the dam. Is there an exit on this side of the dam? I guess there must be. Oh, well, there's a sign right there. It was through here. Wow, okay. Well, look at that. Didn't even notice. Now, am I enemies with everybody now, or are we still cool, you know? Hey, it's the Enclave, and the Bomber's back. Oh, no. Bomber was back. I'm probably supposed to be down there, huh? Okay, well, I'll be back. The Bomber was bombing the fort. Oh. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you. I wasn't expecting, people, I guess. Maybe take cover? Okay, my Securitrons are doing work over there. What kind of helmet's this? Just Centurion helmets. Alright. Oh, you had an anti-materiel rifle. That would have been a bit bad. Hey, chromatically twitched. Do I switch games to play every day? I kind of. So on Mondays and Tuesdays, I play different. Like Monday and Wednesday, Thursday. What? Okay, let me give me a sec. let me kill these guys, and then I'll announce. I'll say. Yeah, so yeah, on Monday and Thursday I play the same game, and on Tuesday and Friday I play the same game, and Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday are all different games. So yes, I play two different games twice a week, and then I play the whatever game I want the other 3 days. If that is clear enough to understand with my weird description. Hey, Securitrons, how you doing? How do you like being powered on? It's cool, right? This gun's like crazy strong. Names of the days of the week that I say do not match up to your time zone. Yeah, that's true, but for me it is. The schedule page will, yeah. The schedule page will show you the days and times accurate. I stream every single day at the exact same time. Ads are about to start, so I'm not going to be able to give you an explanation from here on, but I'll answer any questions if you have after the ads finish. I'm afraid I cannot control them. So we're raiding Caesar's camp, but I don't recognize this area. Oh, wait, no, I do. That's Caesar's tent up there. Is it? No, it's not. Where is this? Legate's camp.
You like that? There you are.
I don't know if they were strong or if I was just inaccurate. Oh, there's a sharpening wheel there. Or a grinder, I guess.
Come on.
Whoa, hey, calm down. God, some people. Just inconsiderate. Why do people like to shoot me so much? What have I ever done? I mean, I guess I'm, raiding their camp to, destroy their forces or something. But, yeah, I don't feel like I deserve to get shot over it. If they didn't shoot me, I probably... No, that's not true. I take that back. I would definitely shoot them on sight. I don't like the Legion. Hey, can you move? Thank you. Got wheels, so you're not too hard to push around. Anybody sleeping over here? Anybody taking a little nap? No? Okay, cool. Let's get going. How you doing, Cannibal Johnson? Where's the doctor? Where's Henry? Did Henry get got? And maybe they're on the bridge with Jonah. Or Judas. Jonah? Judas? Kroger? Whatever, maybe they're on the bridge still. Damn, perhaps. Not bridge. It's a different thing. Hey, how you doing? You have a prompt. I'm gonna save before talking to you. Oh, you got a prompt. Well, who are you?
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards.
What, Caesar giving you orders from beyond the grave?
Caesar's will is the will of the Legion and the West. All beneath the flag of the Great Bear exist to test the strength of the Legion. The West shall fall as the East fell, and all the tribes that stretch to the setting sun shall bear the mark of the Legion.
Nice mask. Can't wait to take it as a trophy.
We shall see how brave you are when nailed to the walls of Hoover Dam, your body facing west so you may watch your world die. Die, Die,
Had enough?
Why'd you suddenly start running? You called me a coward, then you just sort of ran away. What was that all about? Shot him in the leg like 4 times, and he just ran away. What was that? Coward. I'll pin you to the wall. I won't do that. That's very mean. I would never hang somebody's leg healing powder. Oh, Legion healing powder, maybe. Leg it? Helmet? Sure. Oh, what? I can't have your armor, huh? I'm not allowed to have your armor? I can only have your helmet? I think I already have that, but I'll take it. I'll take your grenades, too. Whose minigun is that? Whoa, calm down! Oh no! Cannibal Johnson, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill you. Who's shooting me? See, this is why I need to not have, like, explodey guns, you know? Oh man, I liked Cannibal Johnson. He was cool. Dang. If he didn't drop his minigun, he wouldn't have he wouldn't have died. I'm sorry, Cannibal Johnson. You'll live on in my memory. Crazy that you can resist temptation to not continue the same game next day. I was doing that for a while. When I first started streaming. But I found that I got kind of like fatigued with the games. Playing the same game like over and over again back to back was like a bit draining. Whereas if I switch it up, I can play games for a lot longer without getting like tired of them. Not like bored, but like, you know, I'd like, oh, I want to play something else, you know. So switching them up like I have been is a lot easier to manage. What's that? Steal cash. Yeah. Oh no, the door's locked from the other side. Sure it is. Goodbye, Cannibal Johnson. I'm sorry. Almost everybody from the Remnants would have survived if you didn't get a little bit too close to my explodey gun. Again, if I would have just used the all-American ballistic rifle. It, honestly, generally... Wow. I quite like the laser weapon build. I just wish I hadn't taken that perk that explodes everything. It's cool, but also just kind of, like, dangerous.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Plumbed? I mean plumed. Yeah, I can't take all the credit. I had some help from my allies.
And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley. Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? I was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
Yeah, I mean, the dam's ours. You can leave.
I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are?
Wow.
Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige.
Hey, I'm just saying. I don't want any violence. That's been enough for today, you know?
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
Yeah, I was hoping we could be pleasant about this.
You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook or I'm not going anywhere.
What the hell is this? 98 out of 100? What are you talking about? I have 100 speech. Is it? Am I supposed to lose this? Or do I have a debuff I'm not aware of? I don't know how I feel about this. I'm sorry, I need to tab out because my game's doing that thing where I can't scroll my mouse wheel. I'm legitimately pissed that I can't win this speech check. You think all these robots are all the forces I have?
Right now, that's all that's standing there. Well, except for the corpses. So that's your plan? Hold the dam here all by your lonesome?
There's 5 of you and like 50 of them. I am like genuinely pissed that it's keep giving me these speech checks that are 98 out of 100. Why do I have 98 speech? Is it the helmet that I'm wearing? Was I sabotaged by Arcade? Like, is it the armor? I don't think I'm addicted to anything right now. While the bloomers fly west. Works for me.
They wouldn't.
They might. Who's to say? I just suggested coming to the Hoover Dam to them and boom.
This has been a fuck of a day.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops?
My sycophant tells me yes, no. Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hang.
Wow, why? Rude. Why they really want me to kill the NCR? I see. No, that day's not likely to come.
Fine. Come on, men. We're moving out.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west, though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
Veronica put her moral sensibilities aside and supported the Brotherhood's new campaign of aggression as best she could. Yet, deep down, she understood that it meant their end would surely be soon to follow.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier.
The fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
Arcade was tending to the locals of Freeside when he learned that Caesar's Legion had been defeated, and NCR was being pushed out of New Vegas. Though he found that independence for New Vegas was not all he hoped it would be, Arcade did his best to help the locals govern themselves.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
Cass lived to see the courier bring down 3 armies, and by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Wow.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
Following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, Freeside came to be known as one of the more stable areas in the region. Ironically, NCR refugees found Freeside safer than most of the rest of New Vegas, where resentment still lingers.
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, it took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation.
Wow.
They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave wasteland for years.
Oh.
Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Prim Slim proves to be an able-minded, if not able-bodied, sheriff for Prim. And due to his slow speed, some crooks get away without a scratch. But Prim continues to prosper under his watchful, robotic eye.
Eddie traveled with the courier until one of its memories... Oh my god, that's so fast. Went to Navarro.
After the death of Chief Hanlon, the power of NCR's Rangers was broken for years. Their organization, so reliant on the wisdom and guidance of its elder members, became a shadow of what it once was to people across the wasteland.
After their bold arrival at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came. Legends of their power spread throughout the Southwest, a reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertibirds in the sky.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Was it ever established that I'm from Vault 21? Because it keeps showing me with a 21 jumpsuit. And also, I didn't realize I missed a vault. Apparently there was a powder ganger vault that I never found. Or I just never entered? Maybe I found it and just avoided it because I was doing something else at the time? Like, that could be. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Why is there a cutscene in your Bethesda game? Well, you know, gotta resolve the story. We've already established that I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's not dwell on it. Svenser Helden. Can I get that with more projection? Less intensity? Now split the difference? What are these? What are these, like quotes? Dreams slow down. Literacy is ruining America. That's true. GG, thank you. Let's all follow Roger's lead and set out unit to 1 inch. Our unit to 1 inch? What unit? Let you know who I am. Push the button, Frank. What are these? Just random quotes from people. You want me to do what? Wildebeest Subterranean Solzhenitsyn Aficionado? Leapin' Lemurs? I like they have nicknames, that's fun. Jumpin' Chola lunged at me, I swear I didn't touch it. It's like you're moving in slow motion. Simply James. You make things only gods can make. Wow. Megantron, cool. Horseradish, nice, nice. Atomic Hammer, cool. Could be worse. Don't you know I'm Loca? I need a sedative? Oh, I see. I need a sedative. Right. Space Dinosaur Murray. McMurray. Megan Bite. We had Megantron, now we have Megan Bite. Wow. Haven't been home since Tuesday, my poor starving kitty. I wasn't drunk, I always kept a solid grip on the floor. Oh. 2 quotes for that person. Admiral McSethington. Okay. Computer gnomes. Alright, sure. Murdering defenseless old men is fun. Well, that's a bit rough. Il Papino. Flipper. Mexican Coke is best. I've heard that so many times. I've never had a Mexican Coke. I've heard they're like way better. This perk brings out the tiger in him. Ah, yeah, okay, cool. So far I'm enchanted. Congo. Long-legged Mac Daddy. Alright, sure. Should have named it Sodom instead of Gomorrah. Yeah. But they didn't know how to spell that. Was Gomorrah spelled wrong? I didn't actually look. El Gimpo? Wacky credits so I don't look like a fuddy-duddy. Ah. Figure out that back door. I wish I could make more speech checks. A lot of times I wish I had one. Cripes, what the deuce? Vertigirl. That's a fun nickname. Casey, not safe for work. Quack. You win this round. Insert cute kitty pic. Move that shit to spam. Prince Latifah. Monster of the East Bergman. Taps Watch. Badger. Some of them don't have nicknames. That's a shame. Mojave Mo Problems. Weren't sure what was going on, so we had to check his package. His AI package. Oh. Friendlier version of that beard guy, Bosley. Not sleeping, I'm compiling. Dan Rubalacaba. Oh, Dan Rubalacaba. Sure. My quantum milk machine brings every boy to the all yards. Sure, alright, cool. Panzer Optional Smith. Additional programming Fader. Ashley, childlike cat empress of chocolate mushrooms. Betters. Casey Walk. Oh, Betters. Oh, that's her name. Actually, Betters. Casey Kwok was another one of the testers. Darth Anthrax. If in doubt, flat out. Ooh. Oh, these ones don't have nicknames. Oh, boo. Not just Mexican Coke, most of the planet's Coke, but the diet stuff is probably pretty similar. Maybe. I don't know. I quite like Coke, but I've never tried Coke out of any other area other than America. I mean, but I could get a hold of Mexican Coke. I should probably Coca-Cola, perhaps, maybe I should say, as I realize there's other types of Coke. Why is my cursor flashing? Get out of here, you. Stop it. It's distracting. I liked reading all the nicknames and stuff. That was fun, and now there's none left, and I'm sad. I don't know if they're repeating or not. I'm assuming they aren't, but I wasn't really paying attention. If the nicknames come back in, I'll know it's repeating. Looks like Canadian... I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not very tired. Looks like Canadian Coke also uses high fructose corn syrup. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. But there was an effort to get rid of it at one point in the past, but it just failed because, well, our government is funded by people who make bad things because it makes a lot of money. I imagine most government, well, maybe they aren't. I was gonna say, I imagine most governments are like that, but I imagine there's probably a lot of a lot of other governments in the world probably don't allow bribery so blatantly. Not that I have any sort of political, you know, commentary watching the credits here, just a consideration. I wonder if these are, like, 3D renders, or if they're, like, drawings. Because, like, that cigarette looks like it's probably a 3D render. Same with the pen and the coins, but everything else looks drawn. Like, this looks completely drawn. Special thanks to many people. To the Naked Ninjas for helping me unwind. To my family and friends for being supportive. Dad and Mom letting me bounce ideas off her gnome. My wife Kim. I know that I'll play this game. Helping unwind after work. Chase, Sage, Kaylee, Rain for being the bestest group of girls and leaving the porch light on. Sweet Fallout Baby, Italian Ma, Commodore 64. Wood palette or physics sounds wouldn't be the same without without Thomason. Very good. Blood is not the only bond. On my Carnales and the OB Kivu and the ladies of LHHTKT. Very cool. Benny was Matthew Perry. I remembered that. I did know that from friends. Chris Christopherson? I didn't know that. Ron Perlman, I did know. Zachary Levi? Really? Okay. I don't know William Sadler. Actually, the name sounds familiar, but I don't know where from. Renee Auberjonois. Michael Dorn? Really? Oh yeah, Marcus. Right. Yeah, that's right. I remember. Danny Trejo. Felicia Day played Veronica? Really? Does that mean boobies? I didn't know Felicia Day played Veronica. That's cool. I don't know anybody else here, I don't think. Jason Marsden, I do recognize the name of, but I don't know where from. Will Wheaton, I do know. Wait, Will Wheaton was RoboBrain? Which one's RoboBrain? Alright, whatever. Zoe Bell, I recognize that name too, I think. But that name feels like it's probably, like, generic enough. Not generic, like, common enough. Emerson Brooks, I don't recognize. Don't call him Byron Downs. I knew an Alex Mendoza. It's probably not the same person. Gunrack Garvin, Yuri Lowenthal. Okay. Sure. How's that pronounced? Sjarzbjaika? I don't know these names. Anyway, I was sorry. I was so busy reading the credits. I wasn't like talking about the game at all. I was just having fun reading. But yeah, no, it was great. It was a great game. I had a lot of fun. I guess. Do I have anything to say that I haven't really liked that isn't obvious? It was good. People said it was good. I believed them. I don't think it was like the best game I've ever played, obviously. I thought it was cool. It had good story, good writing. The gameplay was fun. It was just more Fallout. I've talked about that. It just felt like more Fallout to me. Really liked it. I don't dislike Fallout. So, I mean, there's not much to say about that. But, I don't know. It was a good time. I definitely will probably play Fallout 4 at some point in the future, because I like that game and I want to play it again. I haven't played it since it released. I did beat it, but it'll be a while before I play it, but I don't think I'll do Fallout 3, because I think well, I could do, I guess. Philip Bosch. Maybe I'll play it, I don't know. But I'm definitely going to be playing, like, other Bethesda games. You know, namely Skyrim and maybe Morrowind eventually, if I ever hit 1,000 followers. That was the goal. But here I am at like $4.99. I've been like above 450 for like 2 months. Mikey's doppelganger, Lucas Hurl. That's relevant anyway. But yeah, I think my only real criticism with the game is that it had that weird janky issue in the beginning, and you had to install so many mods to make it work, but that's just kind of normal for an older game. And that's not really a criticism on the game itself, as it is just like the technology required to run it, I guess. The credits were fun to read. Well, they were. I liked it. You should be getting an achievement about now, but we ran out. Oh, shame. I don't care about achievements. But yeah, the having to get rid of the tick rate did cause some problems with like obviously the timing of like the cutscenes and dialogues for like the robots and stuff. It went too fast, because I imagine it's meant to like wait a few beats after the dialogue stops or whatever. And it also clearly like changed how some behaviors worked here and there. It made people talk way too much. which was a bit annoying, but again, it's kind of whatever. I had to do that to get rid of the weird jerkiness of the game. Luckily, I solved all the problems I had on the first stream with installing that 4 GB patch and the script extender and all that. I guess having the mod that got rid of the companion death was nice too. Speaking of companions, I completely forgot about I didn't forget about Cass. I just forgot like that I finished her story. Like that was the reason that that the people at the Silver Rush hated me and attacked me, the Van Graffs, is because the reason they hated me is because I got them out of the weird like exploitation deal, I think, that they had with the Crimson Caravan about Cass's story, or Cass's Caravan, or something like that. But yeah, I wish I'd played with more of the companions, but I played with Veronica, and again, I thought I kind of resolved that storyline. They chose to not be aggressive. I left the old elder in charge because he was supposedly like more sort of like thoughtful and less aggressive than Elijah was. And there was the other guy who was like really wanting to go back out there and start gunning people down and, you know, like taking everything over by force. And I thought I'd resolve that quest so that they wouldn't be aggressive. So I'm surprised that Veronica, her story at the end of the cutscene there was talking about how she goes back to their violent ways. But oh well, I mean, there's nothing to do about that. And of course the other companions, like I said, I wish I had a chance to play with them, but the game wasn't like long enough to play with multiple companions. I got like 3 or 4 of them. No, 3 of them. Like 3 of them done. I got Arcade's storyline done. I got Veronica's storyline done. Eddie didn't have a storyline. Sorry, Eddie didn't have a storyline. I got Cass's storyline done, and there was still Raoul and Daisy. What was her name? The super mutant lady, old lady. There was still Boone, who didn't even get mentioned in that ending cutscene. Which I guess his story was resolved immediately. Well, no, probably not, because his story probably wasn't all about killing What's-Her-Face. And I imagine there probably would have been, like, other companions I came across if I, like, decided to join the Legion or something, maybe. Although maybe there wouldn't have been. I don't really care. But, yeah, I wish I would have had a chance to play the other ones, because they didn't really come up, I guess. It's too difficult to, like, there wasn't enough quests to do that required other people, because I didn't play with any companions for a while at the start. And as soon as I, like, came across a companion, I think I didn't want to play with them because they died instantly, so I waited until somebody in chat told me that there was a, that the mod I had installed for making the game run better was also a mod that had the thing to turn off companion deaths. So once I figured that out, it was fine. So I suppose if I didn't have it on the hardcore mode, it would have been fine. And I would have had a companion much sooner, and I probably would have been able to get to like 1 or 2 more stories maybe, but yeah, it's whatever. I mean, obviously there was a couple of bugs here and there that were a bit immersion breaking. Especially right at the end there, with that like one guy calling you a coward then running away, and all the NCR not wearing clothes during the speech was kind of funny. And Eddie's mission bugging out was kind of annoying. But it is what it is. And like I said, I'm sure there was a lot of things I missed. Just like around the place, because I never get to get that perk that let me see every location. Which, it's kind of whatever. Like, it would have been nice, but it would have been a waste of a perk skill, I think. If I had the ability to get 1 extra perk, I would have done it. I would have grabbed that one, I think. Right at the end, but it's not a huge problem for me, like I said, because I would have rather have, like, the ones that actually do something useful to me. I'm surprised how many perks there were for, like, getting more experience and, like, extra skill points and stuff, whatever. You know, for, like, the skills like gunning and, you know, stuff like that. Like guns and, I don't know, energy weapons and sneak. I was surprised those existed. I got one of them really early on, but I mean, I don't know how many it gave me in the end. I leveled up 50 times, so I guess it probably gave me 50 extra points, which seems a bit excessive, but I just would have not had... I mean, worst case scenario, I would have had lower sneak and stuff. I don't think it would have mattered, because it didn't affect my gameplay at all. So I think that might have been a wasted upgrade. I mean, if you weren't going to get to level 50, it wouldn't have mattered, I think. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. If you got to level 50, I don't think it matters terribly, because you have a lot of points anyway, and you're already like really strong at the end. But if you're just kind of running through and not doing literally everything in the game, maybe it's useful, because it allows you to get higher skills faster so you can get the perks you want. But because I was playing blind, I didn't know what kind of perks I'd come across, and I knew I like energy weapons, so I wanted to play energy weapon build. Although I do wish I had done ballistics at the end there, because as much as I like energy weapons, I really like shotguns in games. I think they're very fun to play. And I think having a shotgun build would have been cool. Because I really enjoyed using the caravan shotgun right at the beginning of the game, but I got rid of it so fast that, like, I literally drew the picture in the time it took me to draw the intro screen of my character, of me using the shotgun. I'd already switched off the gun to a different weapon. So, like, I guess I just didn't expect the guns to, like, cycle that quickly. Like, I was leveling up so fast that I was already like 2 tiers above the caravan shotgun, like, in, like, the 3rd or 4th stream or something like that. So, I mean, that's the thing. It was really easy to level up. I was max level for a long time. Most games I lose interest when I get max level, so I guess that says a lot about the game that I didn't, like, get bored. Like, I always sort of enjoy a driving force. In games that you can level up in, I should say. In games that you can level up in, I really enjoy always having, like, a level to grind for, you know? Everyone pointed out the gun was not the same as the gun you were using. Did anybody point that out? Probably not. I don't remember if anybody pointed that out. I don't think anybody did, aside from me. Literally no one did. Okay, well, you know. Still, it felt dishonest. But yeah, the, did I just beat the game? Yeah, I just did. Just finished it up, giving thoughts and stuff at the end of the thing while the credits play. But yeah, I wish I would have done a ballistics build, purely just so I could have used the shotgun and like a sniper rifle and stuff, because a lot of the weapons late game were like really good weapons, but they were all like ballistic. And all the energy weapons like were good, but they kind of required that explosive skill, I think, to make them like better. Because I think that raises the damage output by like 5% or 10% or something like that. There's also the one that gives you, like, laser weapon damage increased, and I'm not sure if I took that one or not. I think I thought about it, but I don't know if I did. Alright, so I'm beating New Vegas. Thank you. How you doing, Ray Jantara? But, yeah, if I guess, I mean, it wouldn't have changed anything. Maybe I would have done a stealthier build if I didn't have laser weapons. So I was kind of, like, role-playing, in quotations, as, like, Brotherhood of Steel for a while. When I got the ability to wear power armor, I was wearing it because it's cool, like, obviously. But maybe I would have played more stealthy if I would have chosen to use ballistics instead. Because I don't think ballistics would look as cool being held by power armored people as energy weapons do. And I think just the combination of energy weapon and power armor is really good. I think it looks better to have, like, you know, regular, like, combat armor and stuff for ballistics. But I'm not sure it matters. I don't know how the perks system worked exactly. It felt like every 2 or 3 levels I got a perk. I think it was 3 levels. Every 3 levels I got a perk, which was kind of cool. But there was so many perks I didn't have. And I guess like that sort of adds to replayability, I suppose, because there's also, like, other endings and stuff, right? But I'm not going to play the game again. I don't tend to play games more than once, but would have liked to have experimented with different builds. But again, most of the time when I play a game that has like leveling as a feature, I'll level up to max level, then get kind of bored of it. But this one lasted pretty well the entire time. So apparently I made my build well enough, and the story was compelling enough that I didn't like get bored of it. Which is also what happened in Oblivion. Like, Oblivion, you level up consistently. You can like, you know, you can keep leveling up as long as your skills aren't maxed out. But I never got like bored of the game. I definitely wanted to like beat the game so I could go on to different games, but I never like got tired of it, I guess. So that's good. Just something about like these types of games, like the sort of, I don't know, RPG first-person shooters I really like. They don't have enough, there's not enough RPG first-person shooters, which sounds like a weird thing to say, but there really isn't, like, in the same sort of design idea, I guess. Ones that have like skills, perks, like attributes, stuff like that. There's not really a whole lot of them that I know about, that I like enjoy that I've like played. Maybe there's tons and I just don't know about them. But I think they're cool, and I wish there was like more of them like this. Because a lot of times you get like third-person games and stuff like that, and I guess you could play the game in third person, but I didn't. You're good, a little sleepy, but existing? Yeah, there's the way. Oh, we never did resolve Vicky and Vance thing. I remember finding those two up at the north part of the map and then never confronting them about their weapons. Because they stole the stuff from the Vicky and Vance casino. Congratulations on completing Fallout New Vegas. Would you like to reload a save prior to Hoover Dam battle? If you select no, you'll be returned to the main menu. No, thank you. I said no, thank you. But yeah, it was good. I had a great time. I solid like 8, 9 out of 10. It was great. I have a few complaints, but none that are like super serious. Not even really worth mentioning. Some of the stories were, I said not worth mentioning, but I'm about to mention them. Some of the quests were very abrupt in a way that like felt like they were unfinished. That was pretty rare, but there was like 10 of them, something like that felt unfinished or like really, really abrupt. Like there was that one quest where I like talked to a guy and walked like down a street, and the quest was over. And I was like, that seems like there should have been more there, but it just sort of ended. That was weird. But you know, it's whatever. No real super big complaints. Hey, thanks for the follow. I got 500. Wow. It made the noise, the loud noise. It's cut off at the top of the screen, but it's there. I should really change that so it doesn't get cut off. Yes, I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Yay! 500! I have nothing special planned! I don't think, anyway. Did I plan anything for 500? Somebody might have suggested something, and I might have just forgotten. Anyway, I appreciate it. Thank you for helping me hit that goal. Did I go to the Fallout event? I didn't know there was a Fallout event. No, I didn't. Play half of Morrowind. I don't... no, that's okay. I don't think that there's, is there a way to quantify half of Morrowind? Not to mention, I don't feel like I would get another 500 followers by the time I got halfway through Morrowind, so I'd have to put it away for who knows how long before I go back to playing it again. But no, I don't think I've ever been to a Fallout event. I've played a lot of Fallout games. I mean, I say a lot. I've played 3, New Vegas, 4, and 76, which I guess is 4 of the 6, 7 games they have, you know, so maybe it's a lot-ish. But I'm going to be switching off of New Vegas since I beat it just now. What did I have planned? Did I say what I had planned? Draw a line down the center of the fantasy continent and only do quests on the left? That's a funny idea, but I don't think I'm going to do that either. I kind of like it. But I don't think I will. I think I'll put off Morrowind for the 1,000 follower thing, like I said. Partially because I don't think I'll super enjoy it, and partially because I already said I'd do that. That's the reason it was even locked behind a follower goal to begin with, is because I wasn't sure I'd like it. But yeah, in this time slot, I'm gonna be playing Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, I think it's called. I keep saying that like I'm not positive. I'm almost sure that's what it's called. It's a game about rice farming. It's a very it's a pretty significant difference to the first-person shooter game. But you know, I'm gonna be doing that. I don't know if I'll start it next week or this week. I don't know if I'll have anything planned for this week. I'm not ending stream. I'm just filling for time while the ads load up. Because I'm gonna just go and refill my water once the ads start, and then change to a different game. But I don't know what game I'm playing. I was thinking about doing my normal go-to game, which is Power Wash Simulator 2. I think that'd be fine to just go into. I have other games, but I don't know what would be good to like have as a half a stream left, you know? I could just do like a random game that I've been wanting to play, but I feel like it's a first-person shooter, so it's kind of too similar. I could go back into doing like Mega Bonk or something, but I don't really want to play that right now. Yeah, I might just go into the old tried and true. Just load up the old Power Wash Simulator 2. Could play more Inscription. No thanks. I had fun with it, but I think I'm done with it. I'm not interested in hunting down secrets. It was fun, but I have other games I want to beat and play. Yeah, I'm gonna play Power Wash Simulator. So I'll be right back while I load up that and go and refill my water. So give me just a minute. I have to change my stream settings too. Yikes. Okay. Where's the button? There it is.